Hello, hello. Welcome to Love Good Lane. My name is Matthew. Thanks for being here. We are back at the makeup table, and the rest of my household is asleep. So I'm down in the laundry room / office to film this video. And I had a makeup look that I did the other day with some new products that I got that I loved. I'll try to put a picture that I took, put that in right here, so you can see what it looks like. But I thought that I would try to recreate that look today. It's mostly going to be the same. There are a couple things I couldn't remember what I used, but for the most part, we got it. And the stars of the show are this. I got to try the new Elf Soft Glam concealer. I have the Soft Glam foundation, which I like. Love it. Yeah. What can I say? I like it. The other thing I got is, I'm a Laura Geller aficionado. I tried the new foundation stick. This is the Laura Geller Instant Enhancer foundation stick. Looks like this. So we also use that. And the rest of the stuff I'll tell you about as we go. But those are the new things that prompted the whole shebang. So I guess without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so let's jump on in. First, I'm going to apply a primer. I honestly can't remember if I used a primer the other day. If I did, I don't think it was this one, but we're going to try this. It's the Fresh Face primer. It came in an Ipsy subscription, but we're going to, whoops. I did already put my skincare on before starting this. Okay, I think that'll do. Moving on. First of the new products, the Soft Glam, the Elf Soft Glam Satin Concealer. It's really good, y'all. I like the Soft Glam foundation, so I kind of figured I would like this. It comes in a tube. We'll get it eventually. There we go. With a wand, sort of a like chiseled doe foot-ish situation. I'm gonna put a little of this down here, and I'm gonna use it as my eye primer. Cancel out some of that redness and veining. This is fun. Alright. I'm going to use this Mally concealer brush. I'm not going really far up towards the lash line. Just kind of tap and blending, tap and blend. Nice. Okay. Get a wipe out here. I'm still using the Vanilla Sugar makeup wipes that I got at TJ Maxx around the holidays. Came in a 4-pack, I think. This is the last of a few flavors. Okay, I think that I want to do my brows next, and in that look I used the Profusion Good Brow Day. It's a micro pencil, with a spoolie on the other side. Just run that through here. And does it say, oh, I have this in the shade Blonde. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see a little closer here. It's a good start. I like that. Let's see what we can do on the other side. As I've said before, you got to take a minute or 2 or 3 for your brows so that they're not crooked, uneven, different thicknesses, cattywampus, so you don't look crazy. Now your brows don't have to be twins, because our faces are not symmetrical. However, lip liner and brows, in my opinion, you gotta take a minute, otherwise you're gonna be kind of screwed up. Okay, I think that looks good. Now, all right, let's jump into this. The star of the show, the Laura Geller Instant Enhancer Buildable Foundation Stick. Comes in a box like this. I have the shade Light. That's what the component looks like. Get it facing the right way. I don't know if you can, kind of, you can read it. Like this, and it twists up. Just kind of dabbing. And I think I'm just going to use my finger to kind of blend this out. But I think you can see on camera, it's good coverage, and I'm not using very much right now. So if you wanted more coverage, just use a little more. Or a lot more. Whatever's floating your boat. This is a very good color match for me. I know it might seem a skosh light, but I'm going to use some bronzer and blush, and by the time we're done, it's going to be just right. Oh, I just realized I did almost forget to do my Vaseline. But it's okay, we can dab a little on top of this. What do we think? It goes on, it glides on, easy, it's easy to blend. I don't see why you couldn't use a brush. I don't know, felt like using my fingers. Okay, now I'm going to use a little bit of powder. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. I have it in the shade 130 Buff Beige. I definitely need to do my eyelids to set that concealer, the Elf concealer that I used as my eye primer. And I'm just going to kind of lightly do my nose and T-zone areas where I know I tend to get a little shiny. And I'm just like tapping. I'm not doing a whole lot. We'll do a little bit up in here because I'm going to use powder bronzer and blush. Okay. Now, before I forget yet again, let's tap a little bit. You know that I can't stand it when my under eyes look a little dry. So this just gives us a little bit of dewiness under there. Next, what do we want to do next? We want to do, let's switch. Let's do eyes. On my bottom lash line, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier something. Caviar stick. Yes, caviar stick. It's eye color. The shade is called Amethyst. It looks taupey brown to me, so I'm not sure where they're getting the amethyst, but what do I know? I went underneath and a little bit on the edge there, just to start to build a little dimension. again, I'm just using my finger to kind of smudge and blend it out a little bit. I don't want any harsh lines. Nice. Okay, that's done. Let's... what do I do with it? Here it is. Let's try to tight line a little bit. This is what? Laura Geller Gel Eyeliner. It's in the shade Dark Brown. I actually don't think this is the one I used the other day, but it's what we're using today. Now, let's see, how am I going to do this? I need 2 hands. Well, sorry if my arm is in the way. Can you tell the difference? I can. It's just a little bit enhances your lashes, like they look thicker. And now let's see if I can do just a little bit on the top lash line. My eyelids have this little, like, ridge, for lack of a better word. Okay, I think that'll work. I kept going farther and farther in, but I was able to do a little smudgy. It's fine. Okay. Now I'm going to jump around a little bit. I can't talk today. Let's do some bronzer. This is Benefit, the Starla, I don't know. That must be the shade. It's a rosy blonde, a rosy bronze blush. I don't know. I can't tell what is the product name and what is the shade, but here it is. I got this on the cruise and I like it. Okay, I need this brush. That looks good. Let's do some up here. Don't worry, we'll blend. Oh, there. Use this smaller brush. For my nose. And I know I've said this before, but I'm not really trying to contour my nose to make it smaller. I'm just trying to give my face a little dimension so it's not all flat like one. We need a little topography. That's probably not the right word, but you know what I mean. Okay. Let's blend a little bit. And now, blush, I'm using the Clinique Black Honey Pop blush. I also got this on the cruise. It's a pretty, like, mauve, pinkish, purplish. Some across the bridge of my nose, and we're going to put a few dabs up here. Good. I'm happy with that. And then on top, this is actually a blush, but I'm going to use it as a highlighter on my cheekbones. This is the limited edition baked blush in the shade In Bloom. This is the collab with Draper James that Laura Geller did. And I know I've used this before. I've talked about it before. What can I say? We're doing it again. There's my highlighter brush. This doesn't have a name. just putting some along here. That's an area where maybe just a tinge on my nose, so we look dewy. Okay, let's move back to the eyes. We're going to use this. It's a Laura Geller eyeshadow stack. It's on clearance, which I think means they've discontinued it, or maybe it was limited edition anyway. I don't know, but I'm really happy I tried it, because if I can get it open, I like it a lot. Okay, there. It comes in a little stack like this, and let's see, I'm going to use the middle shade kind of all over the lid. I'm going to use this Laura Geller shadow brush. Okay, I like that. Where's my blending brush here? Nice. Now, let's use, and I know it's a shimmer, and some people say you're not supposed to use a shimmer as I'm going to use it. Whatever. We doing it. I think I'm going to use this brush. This is a no-name brush. Just gonna do the outer corner of the crease and bring it in just a little bit. I think that's pretty. I like the formula, I like the shades, they blend easy. Before I put that away, I'm going to use this little tiny angled brush. And I'm just kind of going over that top liner. I don't know, just kind of softens it a little bit. Okay, and now the lightest shade I'm going to use on the inner. Very pretty. I like this a lot. Okay, let's just real quick blend, blend, blend. Nice. Next, we're going to use a little bit of setting spray. I decided to use this, the car wash. This is the Lacura setting spray. This is the Aldi brand. And I like the formula, but the sprayer, it's not super fine. It's like you're getting splashed with a hose. But we'll try it. I like to do it before I put on my mascara. It does have a fragrance to it. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Sort of a powdery, clean, borderline grandma scent, but I don't mind it, if that makes any sense. Now, in typical Matthew fashion, I forgot to bring my lip stuff down here. So I will try to, first of all, I will try to remember which lip products I used for that look the other day, and also I'll try to take a picture of the fully finished face so you can see. Okay, where am I going now? That brush is crooked. I just noticed. Never noticed that before. Okay. Mascara. Where's my curler? I'm using, what is this? Maybelline Colossal Bubble. I know some of y'all don't like this, but it works for me. I like it. It really thickens the lashes without clumping. Very nice. I think I'm gonna do 2 coats, but we're gonna do the other side first. I think maybe it's Patty, Rockstar Mom, here on YouTube. She started doing the second coat of mascara right away before moving on to the other eye. I don't know. I don't know if it works for me. I feel like I want to let that first coat dry just a tinge before I go back in. Maybe it depends on which mascara you're using as to whether the wet on wet causes clumping or a problem. Go back in for one more coat on the first eye. Nice. Okay. I think maybe we need to fill in just a skosh. Some spots where I kind of wiped off my brow, if you will. Okay, that's gonna drive me crazy. Let me go grab my lip stuff. Okay, honestly, I can't remember. I'm gonna put on a little no-name lip balm. It's from my dentist. So there's no brand. I don't remember which lip product I used, but I think we're gonna go in with the Elf Shameless. It's like my natural lip color, just ramped up a little. Okay. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns. Leave me a note in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed putting on some makeup and chatting today, and subscribe if you haven't. It does help out my channel, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you for being here. So yeah, until next time, take care, and I'll see you later.